So you take 7 points of fire damage as the thing explodes, and your restraint is gone.
Don't make it worse for us, Jeff. Just don't make it worse.
Wait.
You can tell him
It's a dex save.
Yes.
Did I make the save or fail the save?
You failed the save.
Alright, so take half damage.
The holders can turn off the anti-magic zone.
Oh, that's right. So you, instead of 7, you take 3
On their own turn.
because of evasion. Okay, so that's your whole
just
turn.
Close their eye.
Yes, that's it. Wait, I can move now, right?
Yeah. After you kill him, you have you're no longer restrained.
What we got? We got the white knight in the far corner.
Do you have the laser pointer?
And laser disc. Yeah.
It's like a college
Laser pointer?
class.
I can't do anything with laser pointer.
I can point it, and you can tell me if I'm going in the correct direction or the incorrect direction.
I feel like you should be able to explain that.
Don't rely on that.
No.
Yeah, just move me in like 10 feet.
Asking too much. It's not gonna happen.
Just move me in like 10 feet, if you would. Like, I'm not trying to charge anyone without being able to attack. Just so I have a better view on it my next turn. Yeah, just around there. Thank you.
You got it.
We can get a robot that's like powered by internet.
I was thinking we could set some robotics up so a laser pointer could point.
My eyes!
Yeah, we just constantly flashing our eyes, and then we throw the robot away.
I mean, nothing but penis drawings with a laser.
Sure. No, obviously.
But if you could move it fast enough, you could make it draw attack.
No, we get a drone with a little claw hook, like in those arcade machines.
I feel like this isn't D&D anymore, but it's a better game.
All right, Joe, give me a
Man, it's
dex
pretty
save
good, man.
with advantage, I guess.
Yeah, boy.
That's amazing. It's perfect consistency.
It's happy times.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing worse than a crispy...
That's 20 with advantage.
Nice, you're
It's
fine.
heresy.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like...
But you don't want it to be supermarket squishy.
No,
No, you meant
Laser
eating a
walked
sponge.
up next to you and shot a slow ray at you.
It's all about butter, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, this game that
You have to use real
laser, huh?
That's all we have in my house. Danielle keeps trying to buy the stuff in a tub because that's where she grew up, and
It's disgusting.
I threatened to kick her out. all the time.
Because it's flavored vegetable oil. It's not
Exactly.
butter.
I can't believe it's
She's
not
like, this
butter.
one's got olive oil. I'm like, yeah, but that's not what it's made out of.
Right.
It just has olive oil in it.
Yes, they are fundamentally different things.
All right, give me a wisdom save, Joe.
That's not as cool. 10.
It's like, it's wins.
All right, you are feared.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You're frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. So you can't approach any closer to white, which is the one in front of you. You have to either move away or stand where you are.
He's got an eye stalk of segregation. You can't come any closer to white.
All right, Kabar, you're
He's a
up.
bouncer.
Kabar's turn. Yay, time for things.
Maybe.
So at the end of your next turn, you have to repeat your save to not be petrified. So you have your whole action, non-hasted. You're slowly turning to stone. What else is affecting you? Just a bunch of damage, and you're restrained.
Just when you turn to stone, make sure your
So
mouth is open.
disadvantage to your attack rolls. Your speed is 0.
It's like a torture.
Direction, what's my
I
motivation?
don't know.
Right, that's
No,
why.
you're very hurt.
Just open your throat.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh, no!
I quit.
The images! The horror!
So, first attack, disadvantage. Or, since I have disadvantage, I'm just going to do these one at a time.
But you
had
don't have your
advantage.
+3 to attack from your oil.
Okay. So, plus 11.
Actually, sorry.
24.
He directed you outside. Actually, you are outside of the ray because he wanted his things
Oh
to
yeah,
hit
that's
you.
right. So you do have it.
So you do have your attack bonus and your Reaper sight.
What about haste?
Haste, I think, got negated because it was a temporary effect.
Yeah.
It doesn't come back.
Okay.
But your weapons come back.
But it's still have disadvantage, right?
You still have disadvantage.
Okay, so
I thought he had advantage and disadvantage. 'Cause he
No,
used
that
that
wasn't
attack.
for his. That
No,
was
it's
for
for
everyone
someone else, and by now it's expired because it only lasts for a round.
So, well, if now that the oil's back, okay, 27. Which is
27. That is a hit.
So-
and that's the path of the grave, right?
Yes, now everything is double, so roll it like a crit.
Except past is past.
No, that's a divinity thing, it's not magic.
That's magic.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure that's magic.
What?
sure that's magic. I mean, that's not divine is magic, so I'm pretty sure that's magic. And
Gods
you're
aren't
like
special.
you're directly
That's what every
manifesting-
sorcerer is going to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of are, actually.
Channel divinity, that's totally a magical ability. So yeah, since you're directly in the eye ray, yeah, it doesn't affect.
Well, shit.
It's alright, Kabar's going to kill it anyway.
I'm sorry, he's looking like directly at you.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
I'm gonna roll the next attack.
Okay,
7, 21.
that's still a hit.
Okay, third attack.
This thing's probably dead.
Oh, shit, it would have been 20. Okay, yeah, 28 or something.
So 3 hits.
Okay,
Do it. Do it.
okay, and no more haste. Okay, put that away.
It's okay.
Um,
I'm pretty sure it's dead. Unless you roll
Six,
abysmal.
4.
Yes.
Wow, there is a lot of argument on the internet about whether cleric divine shit is magic or not.
Really? How is
Yeah.
that?
Over.
Oh,
Because
my
in the
God.
Dungeon Master Guide, it says such a blessing like from a god can't be suppressed by an anti-magic field or similar effect. So it's a question of, is a cleric's divine channel, not their spell casting, but their divine abilities, channel divinity, is channel divinity magical or divine? Because it's
Probably doing individual
divine.
acquisition
You're not
as
casting a
bonus
spell,
roll.
you're channeling divine energy.
Yeah, but
So it's like,
Interesting.
so
I don't know, because that's a legit argument.
Yeah, that is. I guess.
17.
By the way, you do still re-roll 1s and 2s because that's your fighter ability. That's not your weapons ability.
Oh shit, you're right. So
Like
even on the
doubling
ice damage,
No, not the ice damage.
just a regular one, right?
Actually, it's part of the weapon damage.
Yeah, see, this is. Who said fighter was simple? What the hell?
Hold on.
People who've
Your
never
melee
played
weapon-
fighter.
It's part of the weapon damage.
Simple if you never have
So-
a magical item.
Fucking right.
So you would re-roll the d6, but not like your combat maneuver ability. You don't re-roll
That's the
that.
5e mentality right there.
So any damage that's inherently from the weapon, you re-roll.
Okay,
So the d6 and the d4s, but if you add that d8 or d10 or whatever it is now, that's not re-rolled on 1 or 2.
okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay. Because anything that's inherently part of the weapon rolls extra, or it gets re-rolled. Because you're good with the weapon, not with the maneuver.
Okay,
That's better.
that is better. Oh, that's not
So I
better.
should have told you this after you rolled like
That's
terrible
the same.
and didn't kill this thing, but I think it's good.
Oh man! So in the player's
That's
handbook
better.
for channel divinity,
That's
it
worse.
says you gain the ability to channel
I think
divine
that was
energy
a net.
directly from your deity,
yeah, I just.
but using that energy to fuel magical effects.
Okay, so
I'm like, you said it and then you took it
19
away.
on the first one.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I would rule it as magic. The only thing that I'd let bypass that is divine intervention.
14 on the second,
See, I would rule differently. Like cleric spells, no divine
Okay.
channel.
and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a pushing strike or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. 2, 3, 7, 10, 19 damage.
All right. You push the thing against the wall and it explodes. As it
Into the
explodes,
crystals. Into the crystals.
Into the crystals, you
Great, now we have shrapnel.
the body hits into the crystal. It skewers it. The head just opens up. The crystal goes through, and it's almost like having another tongue for just a second. Then it shudders and blows up,
Ew.
and then all the other eye stalks shudder and blow up as well.
Nice.
That's what I was gonna do.
Well,
Kabar,
well-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dex saves,
What?
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
There are 5 simultaneous effects.
and
Christ.
Joe
Whatever.
2 dex saves.
This is...
With
And the
disadvantage?
cleric is far
Uh,
enough away.
I still have advantage?
Yes, because I still gave him disadvantage right as they were exploding. So right after the explosion ends, you'll no longer have disadvantage.
When it counts, right?
Yeah, when it no longer counts.
What?
Holy shit.
Shenanigans.
5? Holy shit. Okay, good
All right,
lord.
Joe,
I'll
you
keep
save,
track.
so you're going to take half damage on both those.
So first
Actually, you
one,
take no damage, don't you?
Fuck me running.
Fuck me
5.
running.
Okay.
I haven't heard that in forever.
Okay. Let's
That
make
is
this one the
fantastic.
best.
6.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Gosh.
4.
Okay.
You have one
Dude,
indomitable
what are
still,
you
although I
doing?
don't know if it's worth it, because this is just pure damage. It's not a ton.
Well,
It's just going to be racking up.
3.
Good job. So
Holy
100%
shit.
All that
fails.
great rolling
So he
earlier.
takes all
and
damage?
Yes,
Yes.
all of it.
All of it. Bring it on.
I can heal you. It's fine. I haven't used any spells, so
he has to deal 113
All right.
damage to him.
no way.
I have a lot of die to roll, so I'm just going to use the the thing.
I,
So
I
that's
made
1,
each job dodge all
2,
the way, so I'm good.
3, 4. So this is the damage for just the eye stalks. They each explode, dealing a total of 37 points of damage.
What are you talking about?
No big
What
whoop.
kind of damage?
I can find that.
Of course. Wait. Oh shit! I don't have it.
And then the last one explodes for 19 points of damage.
Hold on.
Or the head explodes for 19 points of damage.
It's no big whoop.
While you hold the weapon, you have resistance to fire damage. Frost Reaper.
Boom.
Okay, so
This is when Van takes off his shirt, starts sweating.
instead you take 27.
Okay.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Joe saved. It looks like.
Joe took no damage.
Beauty.
Where's Joe?
It's over there. I'm gonna remove these eye stalks.
And then the other 3 explode but don't hit
I
anything.
was holding on to the strongest of them all. I was following the plan.
The plan? No one's following the plan.
What? We had a
This-
plan?
This plan worked out pretty perfectly.
I think we did okay, considering. And am I still turning into stone?
I feel like the anti-magic field would have stopped that
No, he was outside the anti-magic field.
until he punched it in the face and it moved and flew
Then
backwards.
it was dead.
Oh, but it's not dead for the purposes of fucking his save. So.
That's
That's some
you.
DM level
Thank you.
bullshit. Is what that is.
Yes, you no longer turn to stone.
Oh my god.
So you can feel your skin hardening, and you can feel that you're about to just become a solid statue, and then you're free again.
Good, because I was gonna have to steal one of Renless rings to get you back to life.
I said
He
I
doesn't
wasn't
wear-
doing this
Ridley
shit.
doesn't wear diamonds. They're gauche.
ever again.
It's too bougie for me. God. Such a douchebag.
Fucking stone.
No, Rinlith doesn't actually wear really any jewelry at all.
Alright, you guys successfully killed a crazy beholder.
Crazy
And
behold.
now we're level 14?
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
Not quite.
Okay, hey, Joe, can you take a look at this loot pile and make sure nothing's gonna kill us immediately?
Oh, yeah. I'll run over there.
By the way, are you
I'll
okay?
check it out.
Never mind.
Take a fang from the beholder. Is there anything left?
There's no.
Oh.
It's just a pile of goo, and it's on fire.
Oh god.
Flaming caca.
Well, what caused that? Just burst into flames. Huh? Oh yeah,
I'm
they
gonna go
explode.
loot
Yeah,
the
I
treasure room.
asked Joe to make sure that the loot was safe.
Alright, Joe, you walk into the loot room and look around carefully with your perception check.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I gotta roll.
Okay, you look around and you notice that the ceiling is rigged to collapse.
Ah, strange. It's safe. No, this room is not very safe, guys. So if we're gonna grab the stuff, we should grab it. I don't see any like traps or anything though.
That is the trap.
Besides,
Can-
that is,
So I
Can you
asked Jeremy
disarm it?
Crawford on
Yeah,
Twitter
you can try to disarm it.
if
Basically,
cleric
what you're,
magic
basically what it's
divine
doing
or
is if you
magical
walk
for
in there,
beholders.
uh,
We'll see if he
the-
responds.
it
Yeah.
basically detects
I
and
wouldn't hold
starts
my breath.
dropping the ceiling. So as long as you can use your thieves' tools and your magical know-how as
I
being
really
a
hope he
roguish
says they're divine, just
fellow,
because fuck
you
it.
can basically bypass the
Jeremy
tripwire or the
Crawford
trip
said
mechanism,
no.
and it
And
won't
he-
collapse.
You might get like 1,000
So just give me a
responses
thing
from
to
other
check.
users.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
We can
I
Joe.
can use like a mage hand to help if I need to, so I don't have to enter the room too much or etc.
Perfect. If you fail miserably, you won't set it off and kill yourself.
Is that 24?
To take
You're
a
fine.
pace.
You disable the trap. You're pretty sure that, at least for now, as long as you don't make too much racket and movement in there, it won't collapse.
So
So
I'm gonna stay up.
don't send Kabar in there.
What? Huh?
Okay, so Joe and I will collect this and place it into the bag of holding, I suppose.
What, anything
Yeah,
interesting in there?
If it's all treasure, we'll just throw it in. Is there anything that's not treasure?
You sift through it. There's a lot of gold, platinum, silver, copper. There's 2 treasure chests, also full of coins. Sifting through, the only other things you find are some statues, like art statues, not people statues.
It's a kabar.
There's some gems in there, and there's a pair of goggles and a ring.
Oh, pair of goggles and a ring.
Beer goggles.
Just estimating, you're thinking there's over 10,000 gold here.
Wow. Worth it.
Nice. That's a new front door.
Right?
That's it. I can't believe he's got 10 grand. He's like, let's fix the
Do you,
door.
do, you, do, you, do you want me to just do 10k, or do you want me to put a thing for later?
I can just give you the
You know,
exact
I really
amount.
don't like having to spend all my hard-won gold in D&D on fixing up my fixer-upper house because I play this to escape reality, not do more adulting.
Yeah.
That's why Renlith is doing all of it.
Yeah, it's like, oh great, we got gold. Now we have to pay bills. Like, this is not fun.
All right, there's 311 platinum.
No.
Okay.
There's 6,743 gold. Ew.
I wonder who's going to be able to carry all this out of here, guys.
Ooh, who knows?
There is
The bag of holding.
11,032
Shut up.
silver,
Right, or your bag, which is also nicely like bacon.
Delicious.
and there's 27,000 copper.
I'll leave that there.
All right.
I get the shovel out and start Scrooge McDucking it into the bag.
And then you just die because
There
none of
are-
that's
there
real.
are-
He's like,
There's 13 gems,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Diamond gems?
3 statues, a ring, and goggles.
These statues, what are they
Statues
like?
are like statuettes.
Like statuettes, like
Okay.
objects.
All right. Okay. Well, good job, everybody. Kabar, you're doing okay. Good.
Yeah, it's just
Let's go back and see if Celia's done anything.
fucking stone. Bullshit. Hate that.
Alright, and we don't really need to attack the other beholder unless you guys really want to, because
No,
as far as I know, he doesn't have a secret treasure chest.
no, I'm with you there. I don't really. I'm pretty bored with doing this.
Also, nobody has wisdom, so that's a lot of stone.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You saw those.
You're a monk.
How do you think they get their AC?
You don't have any diamonds, so even if you're not the one turned to stone,
Told you, if you turn to stone, just make sure that you leave your mouth open.
I believe you said open your throat, which makes it more creepy.
Open wide.
Alright, so we go pick up Celia and Lord Ketlin.
Where are we gonna take him, Joe? Where do you want to take this boy?
I mean, there's only one person here who is quasi-human.
Sweatshop?
That's
Yeah.
that's not true.
I mean,
If I not
shit.
count,
How much is
it?
it? How much is a king boy worth on the open market?
I guess you can take this. So, we have options, right? Because he's a lord. We can take him back to another lord to deal with. We can go to the elves. I'm trying to think what you have in teleportation, too. We can go to the elves.
we can go anywhere that we've been before now.
What about Ketlin Keep?
I can take us anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, really,
That's cool.
wherever you want to
That's
go.
awesome.
What about Ketlin Keep?
We can go back to Ketlin Keep,
That's what I said.
but I don't know what the state of that is. Because when we left, it wasn't really Ketlin's Keep.
Yeah, because the Ketlin guy.
We can just give him to my girlfriend.
And which girlfriend would that be?
Do you have a girlfriend?
What 11-year-old wouldn't want that?
How's your hand gonna take care of a boy? Sorry.
Well,
We can drop him with
he's talking about a house guest.
Paladin guy. Saris?
Sora.
Silra?
Yeah.
Then we can drop him with him.
We
And that's a
could.
good role model, I think. And then,
You know who
You
could
know.
Lilith Anna. That's who we should give the kid to.
you know who could use some company? That lady at that hotel.
No, we're gonna.
that ancient elf that we picked up from the past that left with Castle Zero.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
No, we'll just head over to
CPS.
no. We can just drop him off at Ketlin.
That's what I'm talking about. He can, take
that's,
over.
That's his home. He's in charge there.
how court jesters become king, but that's fine. We're really taking a break. I'm leaving.
I'm not, because I have to do all the maths. Stupid math.
Oh, nice. Your man face. Yes. I'm not sure. Yeah, Chris is probably second best for me, but these are. I don't know. People are alright. They're not chips. Yeah, they're not as good as they're reconstituting. Oh, look at this.
Characters being disgusting to combat around.
Well, it's kind of like, I don't know.
So I just did the math.
You are a little bit of a one-trick pony, but you do that one trick very well.
I just did the math, and we have approximately the gold equivalent in coinage of 21,092 gold pieces.
Nice.
We rich.
How many pounds is that?
I forget what it is. It's
I think it's 50 pound or 50 coins to a pound.
something like that.
Can we turn the power back on now? At the keep.
50 coins to a pound.
Goodbye, oil of sharpness. You're fun.
I'm gonna do some
I'm
more.
sorry.
Do some more calculations.
Not all good. Probably a good thing we switched to D4s, huh? On that
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. So those copper pieces are only 540 pounds.
So let's see. It's. Did you say 50 coins? So that's just under 670 pounds worth of coins.
Holy cow! I don't think the
What is the
bag of holding can handle that.
What is the capacity?
Well, I have my thing too.
Yeah, we've got the haversack and you've got the
Quiver.
I don't think that does weight reduction.
Quiver can't hold gems or gold. Sorry. All right. So bag of holding weighs 15 pounds, can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding 64 cubic feet.
Okay.
I pretty much just care about the poundage.
Yeah.
How much does 10,000 gold weigh?
I just did all the math. So it's like
So that's 25,000 coins it can hold.
How much is a coin weigh?
50 coins is 1
150.
pound.
so,
So
I just did it. So
25,000 coins.
I need to
Oh, wow.
I need to offload 100 and basically I need to offload probably a good 200 pounds worth of coins.
I can carry that.
Okay. So, for the sake of this, we can divvy that up. How much? What do you have in your haversack?
The
Not that
haversack,
much.
this haversack can hold 80 pounds.
Okay.
So 4,000 coins.
Let's see. Diary, Augsburg Diary, scroll transcript, reliquarium destrium, couple amulets, holy symbol, deck of cards.
So like nothing, basically.
Yeah, nothing substantial.
I mean, if we're teleporting, we can just take the chests full of gold.
Yeah.
Carry it with us.
But that's just more weight. Might as well just put them in our magical pockets.
Well, I mean, like if you're like making a teleportation circle, we just carry the chest with us.
I know.
Like, drag him over there.
Trying to think. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We can just put. Yeah, that's a fine idea, I suppose. Kabar and Van, I guess if you two are willing, you can each grab a chest filled with obscene amount of coinage.
What does it mean when it
Well-
says my my size? I count as one size larger when determining how much I can carry. Because that's the thing for furballs.
It means your carrying capacity is increased.
Like doubled?
I don't know. That's never come up.
Do we need to roll for that?
I don't have the words.
Hold on, I can find that out in just a moment. Okay, so your normal carrying capacity is
15 times your strength score.
240 is your max
For me specifically?
for normal. I thought there was an option in Fantasy Grounds to turn on powerful build.
Guys, I think I might need another
So
bag of
for
holding.
each size category above medium, you
Sew it
double
into
the
your
carrying
pocket.
capacity.
Okay,
For every size above medium, you double your carrying
so you
capacity?
can carry
Yeah.
400.
And then for tiny, you have it.
So yeah, I can carry all of that, just put it in my backpack.
Okay.
If you had 2 bags of holding, could you have a tailor sew it into your pants
So
pockets?
30 times your strength score.
They're kind of bigger than that.
Or
Oh.
Nice.
What if we
Okay.
were wearing Jinkos?
Then, well, yeah,
That
but,
helps.
I mean,
Sure.
you could put your greatsword in Jinkos.
True. Without the bags of holding.
That's anime as shit. You reach into
30
your
pounds.
pants, you pull out a greatsword.
That's cool. I like that idea. All right.
No, that's 90s.
Okay, so
Next character.
With the big like pant legs at the bottom, like they just kind of flared out.
That's why I said no, that's 90s.
I don't remember what those were called, but
Jinkos.
is that what they were called?
Jinkos, yeah.
okay. First order of business. My recommendation: I can draw a circle.
So let me interrupt you
So I can
because
carry
you guys
480
get back
pounds.
to Cilia and Varric, who are currently freaking out because they're being surrounded by green slime.
Huh?
Damn it,
Like,
Bobby.
like around the dome.
No, it's inside the dome with them.
Oh, it is. Oh, they did a thing.
Some of it's
I was like, nothing could pass through the dome, so it had to come from her.
some of it's like on the dome, and it's not moving or anything. It looks like, but it's expanding. And Varric is poking at it with his spear,
Great.
while
Like a
Cilia,
nightmare I've had.
while Cilia is trying to shrink away from it.
I had a recurring nightmare when I was a child, where I was trapped in a hole with like glowing slime, and every time I tried to step on it or hit it, it would double.
Who hurt you?
I was gonna say what?
I remember literally nothing of my childhood.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's what doctors tell you, but
What do they know, right?
yeah, exactly. So, I make the hut go away.
Okay, when the hut goes away, some of the green slime falls to the ground, and Cilia tries to dodge as the green slime lands where she was, and you see that Varric's weapon is about half as long as it used to be, and it doesn't have the blade on it anymore.
My spear of bravery! What have you done to it?
It looks like there's some slime on the end of the spear, and it's slowly eating away at the spear.
right.
All right, everybody, to me right now.
I'm standing right next to you.
I'm talking to everybody. You're included, but more than just you.
Oh, I love it when he does magic right next to Cilia. This should be fun.
And
Fireball.
so
There's slime between you and us.
okay, I guess.
It's coming out of the ground.
Bro, we can kill him. He doesn't have a dad.
Wow! What the fuck?
How many of the Slimers are
Yeah,
there?
but he has my dice.
There's like 3 or 4 right now, different things. They're not moving again. Like I said, they're not moving.
I see.
Can I just walk around it?
Okay, well,
What kind of suggestion is that?
A normal one?
Just avoid it?
these are small, right? Or are they sizable?
2-3 feet.
Well, that's sizable. Okay. I suppose what I will do is
Are we in initiative right now, or no?
I'm
Like
just
I
going,
said, these things aren't moving.
yeah. For the one that they're scared of going by, I'm just going to cast web on it and just kind of try and stick it to the floor and say, okay, just walk around it.
Your web's kind of big, isn't it?
It's 5 foot. 5 foot square, right?
No, it was
it's
like
like a
15.
20-foot square.
Is it really?
That's huge.
I probably don't do that then. I haven't used that in it's 20 to a 20 foot cube.
You're like about to cast. You're like whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa.
sorry, I haven't done that one in a while. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys.
I guess I'm just gonna kind of come around and see if I can maneuver my way to the boy and Celia.
I tell him to just walk through it and I'll heal him afterwards.
And I'm gonna keep a close eye on the slimes as I walk. Like,
Shooting what?
see if
Don't
they
shoot
react
it,
to
I'm
my
afraid
unit.
it's gonna blow up.
Okay. The slime doesn't react. As you carefully have them walk around it.
Yeah, and I'm meeting them, like, to kind of get in between them and the slime.
You get in between them and the slime, and they walk around the slime. Like, oh, brave Kabar, you figured out how to get away from the slime.
I've solved the slime puzzle.
Okay, now what I want to do, now that we've conquered the slime, what I wanted to do was go to the keep first.
Level up.
A blue slime appears.
What I wanted to do was go to the keep first and drop off a couple of these chests so we're not lugging them around. And then we could take Lord Ketlin to his keep. But if we just want to drop him off there real quick, like, I can just take us there first.
Oh, and are you guys okay? Not you guys. The
Fucking
Celia and the boy.
Ketlin Jr.
I think
Lord,
we got away from the slime.
Lord Gatlin.
You owe me a new spear.
He's not the child of some noble.
Your gift didn't
Not
work very
anymore.
well.
Well, then you're not brave enough.
Okay,
Not like Redland.
I'm just going to drop him off. Everybody stand next to me. You're standing next to me. Great. We're going to teleport to Ketlin Keep now. Are you ready? I don't care.
Oh.
And so
Oh shit! I left my watch.
Dan's over there poking green slime like, where'd it go?
Alright,
So,
so you're gonna cast teleport?
I'm going to
1,
teleport.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's enough because you can do up to 8. Alright, give me a percentile roll.
Yeah!
So I'm pretty.
Weird magic shit with Celia.
Dice.
Oh god. Oh no. I forgot about that.
That's part of the spell, dude.
We're going to another plane.
93.
Uh-oh.
Is that good or bad?
Gotta be kidding me.
What'd you roll?
You're on target.
Huh?
Warning.
I'm so confused.
The bad things
this
are
like-
actually at the bottom.
Is
I
it
thought
like
they were-
wild magic? Oh.
So there's a chance you land off target with a teleport spell because it's not a permanent
No, I
circle.
mean, teleport is a 7th level spell, so screwing it up, you've got to roll pretty poorly on something that
You know.
you're somewhat familiar with. Like I had to roll at probably what?
But at a 93, I was really concerned because that's a really high roll, but it's the low rolls
Yeah.
that the bad things happen.
It's the normal.
Because at a 93, it could have been bad.
If the higher
If that was a 7,
Like we go to
Guys,
another plane of
No,
existence
no,
kind
no.
of bad?
Keep in mind with this, like what
And
happens.
Celia doesn't affect this in any way?
Just stop, all right?
Yeah, what? Glutton for
We
punishment?
got there, all right? We're
didn't you,
there.
didn't you hear me roll?
Okay, so
I cast detect magic.
Joe casts Detect Magic. What happens?
he's
Well,
unable to cast detect magic.
You arrive. Where are you arriving?
So the only place that Raina can really remember is where, in the actual keep, where we were talking to Ketlin when whoever.
The chamber pots.
No.
So the throne room?
Yeah, basically. Popping in there with baby Ketlin.
All right.
What's up, boys? And 2 chests.
Yeah, you get a discount.
You reappear into the throne room.
Oh god.
Luckily,
Uh-oh.
it's completely empty. There's no braziers lit. It's dark. The only thing in the room is Renlith, Joe, Kabar, Van, Cilia, Varric, a green slime, a wormling, and a statue.
That's a wormling.
One of the baby dragons.
A statue of what?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, one of those.
It's
Don't
a
worry.
petrified statue of a person.
Oh no!
Oh, we could have brought a beholder. Ew.
No, it's not the word.
Wait, did we bring that statue with us?
Yes, you brought a statue with you. You're
Oh,
guessing.
fine. That's fine.
Kabar or Joe vaguely recognizes it.
Okay, well, you're home.
You guys, we get a discount if we go shopping at Ketlin. Tap.
Yeah, that was done by his father. I don't know if the new Lord Ketlin still honors that agreement.
And hey guys, there's a wormling here.
So?
It's okay, it's dead.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
I cast
I still didn't care.
It looks like it's actually, looking at it, it looks like a blood wormling. Then you realize, no, it's just an inside out.
Ooh,
Ew.
I love it.
Fuck.
I love it. Okay, well,
Cast cure wounds?
Lord Ketlin, you know what to do now?
Touch it, it bubbles a little bit, and a little
No,
blood
not
burst.
touching. Not touching.
A little bit of blood burst.
Ew, what?
No.
I hope we paid attention to finishing school.
So I say to baby Ketlin, Varric, okay, well, you're home.
Wait. Where's everybody?
I don't know. It's
What-
your house.
Wait,
What
did
am
we went to Ketlin Keep and not our keep?
Yeah, because I wanted to get out of there quick. Because I didn't know what the hell, like slime stuff or what else was going
And
on.
he wanted to unload the kid.
I'm,
Get rid of it.
yeah, Renlith he's done with this boy.
Well, is anybody? Where is everyone?
The last I knew, everybody was, or most of the guard was marching with that man's armies. I'm sure there's some guards around, but maybe not in the throne room right now.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
We're really not sure because
Oh,
it's
alright.
dark in here. But there's some light coming in from the outside.
We're inside.
So
Yeah,
it's
but there's
daylight.
windows.
Renlith just walks to the door and opens up the door out to
Peasants.
from out of the keep.
Okay, you open up the door from the throne room and it leads to a hallway.
Anything in there?
There's some just tapestries, things like that. You don't see a guard or anything. No people. Vases, tapestries.
Any cool tapestries?
Okay.
There's lots of tapestries of like birds and stuff.
Continue moving. Well, Varric, what? I
Is
mean,
there
where?
anyone around?
Varric, lead the way to where people are.
I haven't been here. How am I supposed to know where the people are?
Isn't this your home?
Well, I mean, I haven't been here for a while. I don't know where they are. Maybe you should scout the place out and make sure it's safe for me.
Hey,
Maybe you should scout it and make sure it's safe for me.
hey, little guy, how did you wind up in that cage with dragons and stuff anyway?
Hey, whoa, guys. Renlith, I enjoy yelling at children
I was
as much as the next guy,
kidnapped.
but
By who?
That
This
evil
is
man
fine.
named
That's 'cause
Kovacs.
the king.
He took me
He's not.
as to keep me
He's
away from
below
my
me.
father, so my father would do what he
His
told him
keep is
to.
garbage compared to.
Oh, so your father was only
Ours.
working for Ian Kovics because he had
I'm
you.
stuffing tapestries
That's
in my bag.
Right.
This will look nice in the.
Right.
This will look nice in our keep.
I guess maybe this is our keep now.
Or by extension.
We should have brought his dad's body with us. I could have brought him back from the dead.
Well, that ship has sailed.
Shit, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that would have changed a couple
Maybe he'll
things.
trade.
Well, okay. Continuing, I'm just trying. Renlith is just trying to get like outside where women and children might be, so that they can take this boy off his hands.
I need a wet nurse.
Yeah.
Kevin Keith.
Oh,
So many memories.
None of them good.
Oh, one memory of this place.
So, Lord Ketlin, where's your bone zone?
Oh God. Just everybody follow me.
So there's a door leading out to the castle grounds ahead of you. Otherwise, there's other doors inside of the keep.
Castle grounds. This is where he is walking as quickly as Renlith walks, which is not very quick.
All right.
I feel like Renlith does that weird Russian dancer walk where it looks like he's gliding across the floor.
You head out
Like a
into
horse.
you
Yeah,
head
looks
out
like his
to the
horse.
training courtyard. It looks like it's been
You can't let this
unused
be all
for
the way
quite
up
some
to
time.
the
There's
wall.
weeds in on the grass. There's the large door leading outside of the training guard grounds into the main keep grounds. It's fairly quiet, but you do hear the sounds of movement or like metal or something further out ahead of you.
Move toward the sound and say, I don't know what's here, guys.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Quiet. A little too quiet.
Yeah.
What else?
What other tropes?
What else you got?
Tropes. Give them to
You
us.
get to
Let's
the-
split up.
You get to the main door leading out of the keep grounds, and you pop it open, heading out into the main keep grounds. And the stables across from you, and the temples to your left, and to the right of you, you see all the other stores, the keeps inn and provisionings and things like that. You can see that near the stable, there's some people. Looks like they're tending to animals. The stores look like they're open. There's people about them, and there are some guards at the edge of the keep wall over in the direction of the stair or the gate, the main gate.
Okay, so Rinlith locks on to whoever looks most wealthy and yells at them and says, "You there!
It's a gold
Where is
digger.
the steward?"
You scream at the
I yell.
Or,
Nobly.
sorry, you yell. You don't scream.
Steward's fishing.
Over towards one of the
Who's
shopkeepers,
Steward?
who looks over at you and screams, "Who are you? Castle's been closed for a while now."
Answer my question. I've brought back the young Lord Ketlin.
We brought back.
He doesn't know the word we.
Sir,
I found him in the cage. Let him know I found him in the cage.
Lord Varric.
Right, that one.
The guy turns, "Guards! Lord Varric's returned!" And a couple of guards head over, and as they slow down, they stop, and they kind of look at you, and then they look at each other for a moment, and they say, "Hey, doesn't he look a little bit like the once posters?"
I'm gonna cast Eyes of the Grave to detect undead.
Okay.
Anything?
Listen, I don't care about any wanted posters or whatever garbage has happened around here. Just take your young lord. He'll fill you in on the rest. We really need to get out of this place.
They continue approaching, but the one that asked about the wanted posters kind of hangs back and looks at you and Joe in particular and says, "I don't know, some of them look like the wanted poster, but the rest of them don't. There's too many of them."
You don't need to be scared.
Unless you attack us.
I say very patronizingly.
They move up and basically take Varric from you.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for returning Lord Varric, but where is Lord Ketlin?
He's dead. He was killed through the actions of Ian Covis.
Very political answer.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, is that the guy we killed?
I told you to be
Like
creepy.
stands to the eyebrows, right?
that's we'll have to notify everyone and figure out what we're gonna do.
Sure.
Varric's a little young, but maybe we can find something out. We can figure something out.
He's really
Maybe.
good with a melted stick.
Maybe you can. How many?
Did we kill the kid? Did
How
we
many
kill the
men-
kid we killed?
How many men do you have remaining here at Ketlin Keep?
The other guy who accused you of looking like the wanted poster pops up. "We're not telling wanted murderers."
I look over at him and say in the most menacing way possible, "Hold your tongue if you want to keep it."
Give me an intimidation roll.
I ready my bow. Because we're murdering peasants
It's only a
today.
15.
He actually grabs his tongue.
The guy quiets down and kind of backs up and just mumbles under his breath.
Myself and my compatriots have just brought back, nay, saved, young Lord Ketlin
Verily.
from
What?
his doom.
Barely.
I do not care for any
He
wanted
said
posters.
nay, so I had to.
None of that.
Well, another guy pipes up. "Well, any reward is up to Lord Ketlin."
We're not interested in any reward.
Well, I want one of those tapestries.
And the
Set
kid
them.
just says,
Mysteries?
"It's okay, they killed my father anyways. I don't think they deserve a reward."
You
No.
little shit.
I just.
Rinlith, teleport us back.
It's gonna take some time. All right, fine.
The guards kind of turn as like, should we arrest them?"
No, we're leaving. Just good luck out here in the boonies.
I take my melted stick back.
Give me that.
And say,
Something to remember me by. Not.
come on, friends. Let's go back. Let's go back inside so that I can get us back to our keep.
Wait, don't go back in the castle. That's not for you. That's Lord Ketlin's castle.
Cool.
Fine.
He's
We're gonna
so
do
good
this
at
right here.
Okay.
Everybody, make a form up around me while I do this.
The
Do
guards,
you,
all,
do you have to hold hands?
the guards all look really uncomfortable. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Well, the door's over there.
You're leaving.
Doors? Where we're going, we don't need doors.
Yeah, so I,
What?
I attempt to spend 10 minutes doing this teleportation circle.
They kind of just back off and kind of watch you because they're too afraid to
Sure.
get any closer and deal with you.
Good.
Because you just appeared out of nowhere.
Triangle. That's a very strong shape.
Oh dear! The strongest of shapes. It's so powerful.
It defeats Universe Man every time.
3 sides. Heresy.
Alright, so you complete your teleportation circle. They stop harassing you, although they look really uncomfortable. And the closer you get to completing, the further and further away they get from you.
I make a show of it, like it's super scary. It's really, I'm just drawing on the fucking ground with some bejeweled chalk.
Yeah, how is this working? Does it come out right? Like it's dirt.
I'm gonna start chanting, just light some candles.
By the time you complete and you stop and you are actually paying attention to something again, you realize that there's a semicircle of slime surrounding you as well.
Hey, you guys think we should do something about the slime, maybe?
I have no idea what to do about the slime.
Burn it?
Let's just.
It's a pet.
Are you ready? Can we go? I don't know. What do you want to? I don't. How many slimes?
It's like 4 or 5. They're not moving.
Okay.
They're just kind of slime on the ground.
Do I know what they are? These slimes? Why?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Let's just leave them.
No, it's bad. 12.
You know that there's a common form of green slime, which just kind of is a coating that normally falls onto things. It's normally like a trap, like a coating on traps, and it's acidic. And this stuff seems like that. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything fancy.
But
As long as you don't mess with it, it's not dangerous.
Just-
both holding giant chests.
just leave it.
And
Just don't touch.
18-year-old girl in a nightgown.
Yes, I know. We're a strange-looking crew. Just don't
Hey,
touch.
speak for yourself.
Don't touch. Don't touch the slime, and let's just go back to our keep.
Okay.
That's what my dad always told me.
Don't touch the slime?
Oh, I tell you what.
Weird.
All right. So you finish your spell, and you just use the teleportation circle and hope that everything is behind you, and you teleport
Just
back
leave
to your
that in the
keep.
past. Renlith is done with that chapter.
This is a
Once
terrible
again, we
idea.
just teleport out of this whole region.
All right. So teleport. You teleport back using your teleportation circle. So you wind back up in your Arcana room,
Mhm.
and everybody who's supposed to be there is there.
Oh, swell.
Yay!
Do we have any additions?
There's no extras and
Okay,
no slimes.
super. All right.
Well, so that's their problem now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
6 months later, random reports of the countryside has been overrun by green slimes.
Ketlin is now a giant slime ball.
We meet each other. Was it like an inn, or did we get like called by
I think we
Yeah.
answered. We answered like an adventure board or something.
like a summons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually
I think that was the
remember.
place where we first met, man.
That's where you met, but I don't remember exactly where in that area you met.
I remember an inn outside of Ketlin Keep.
Yeah, and you remember the hero of Ketlin Village, who was
Oh yeah, I remember that boy.
the slayer of 1,000 beasts, or the beast of 1,000 cuts, or whatever it was.
If I remember correctly,
We
we
met in the courtyard.
we did a thing or two to his house.
Yeah, you did.
So
Oh yeah.
Did you burn down his house?
No, that was
I
before they
wish.
started burning stuff down. I think they hung. Wait, what did you guys hang
We
hang a
vandalized
dead raccoon?
yeah, we like stuck stuff to his front door.
Yeah,
We did just your normal like level
I think
one
Kabar
prank
broke
stuff.
his bed.
Oh, yeah.
You broke into his house and broke his bed.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So
it
basically,
was-
this was a.
it was
They
good
they
times.
figured out that this
Yeah.
guy was
Oh,
basically
man.
just a liar.
Simpler
and he'd go
times.
off and he'd find dead creatures and bring it back like he had killed a monster.
Why?
The direwolf.
So he was the hero of the village, protecting them.
So he got like stipends.
Turns out he was a fraud.
Yeah.
So he had discounts and he got paid by the village to protect it.
And Ren
He
was
was
like,
just-
dishonesty?
And he was just
That
a.
can't stand.
That was before, you
And
know.
whenever they tried to call him out on it, the people would defend him.
It's
This
very
was
frustrating.
this was back when Renlith was really just unbearable. Man.
When he was unbearable?
This is before he made friends.
Past tense?
This was when it was Commander Rinlith in his Rinlith army.
So, no, he's grown a lot. He's grown a lot. Okay, so
Kamar and Joe, on the other hand, we used to care.
Yeah, you know.
they've just more and more just continued to defer.
What do you want to do? Let's ask Renlo.
They've been scolded too many times. They're like, they've got the what's that stuff called when you were a prisoner? Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, yes.
I'm pretty sure we've saved the world, but I don't know. Because Renlith keeps yelling at us.
All right,
That
so
sounds
back in the
about
arcane study,
Oh, yeah.
back in your keep.
So we can just keep these chests full of a lot of copper and silver here, like maybe all of it. And that way, you know, we can carry around other stuff.
Do we have a secure place to keep these?
Yeah, in this room, nobody can get in
Oh, that's right.
unless they try really hard.
And they've been ordered not to.
Like little Athena. Could she
Well,
get in?
I don't even. I'm sure she could.
She probably could.
Does she have a need for money?
You don't know. Well,
I mean, she's a little spendy.
she's a little spinny.
But if she steals all my copper and all of our copper and silver, you know, that's okay. Anyway,
She's doing us a favor.
This room really is, though, impenetrable. I couldn't get in.
Didn't we spend like 30 minutes trying that?
Yeah,
No, we had a
yes,
fight with
I
a dragon and someone else spent 30 minutes trying
yeah,
think it was longer than 5 minutes.
That's exactly what happened.
okay. So we just I try and finagle with everyone else to just leave the chests full of silver and copper in there. So
I'm going to dump out the 200 pounds of gold in my backpack.
Yeah.
Starting to look like the Scrooge
One.
McDuck vault in here.
2.
All right, so you guys
Three.
unload your
A week
coin.
of game time
Yeah.
later.
You set up your nice fancy treasure chest inside your Arcana study, so it's now a treasure vault as well.
Hell yeah.
Throw some books
Oh,
out so you
I've seen
can.
servants can count coins. But
No.
stacks.
Stacks? No.
I can get some rolls from the bank.
Nobody's allowed in here.
I haven't seen servant.
This is
Not a real
Renlith.
servant.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea, and I will do that later.
Okay. But I'll leave, because you said no one's allowed in here.
That's right. No, this is nobody's allowed in here.
But we're in here.
And
I know.
you're-
You're breaking the rules.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Don't get mad at me, please.
Okay. All right. So let's see. What do we do now? Kabar.
Let me out of here. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, so
You own the building!
The door's locked.
I open the door so we can leave and then lock it up once we all have left the room and say, Kabar,
Wait,
did
what do
you?
we know now? We know they're trying to find something.
Oh, yeah.
It's not-
Let me consult my
We know
notes. I put on my spectacles.
Yeah.
That's a good
We
thought.
know that
Is
they
any of the shit we
know
got out of there
that
magical?
we
Yeah,
know
I was about to
that-
say I could identify that now. I'm gonna spend some time identifying the swag.
Did they fail at whatever they were trying to do? Or did they succeed?
Who?
I passed out at the end.
I get the feeling that they
Oh,
failed.
no.
I think they partially succeeded, partially failed.
Because they didn't run away, right?
Ironic that you mentioned a ring of feather falling, right?
Really? Now that I have
He tried to get you to cleric.
Son of a bitch.
He
I can't
tried.
attune to anything else anyway. I'm capped out. So, it's fine.
Is that one of the ring?
So there's goggles of night and ring of feather falling.
Goggles of night give you dark vision.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Or doubles your dark vision.
My staff gives it to me to 120 feet, so I'm good.
You already have ridiculous dark vision.
Can you wear it on top of
I just want to wear them. I don't want to attune to them just to be steampunky. Just like have them on my head.
Yeah, that would look good on you. You're like a blue Hellboy.
Yeah, right on. Oh, I like it.
You just gotta shave your horns.
Yeah.
Furbolgs don't have horns.
Well, there's your first mistake.
Shit, I have to redo my mini.
Okay. And the statues are just statues.
Yeah, they're art objects.
All right. And then the gems.
There's a carved carved bone statue.
For the bone zone!
Perfect.
I hand that to Kabar.
Thank you.
Oh my
Yes.
What is the statue of? Please say dick.
It is an anatomically correct bone statue. Well, not anatomically correct. Imagine an Aztec statue.
It's one of those fertility statues.
How they're just really blocky and awkward looking, and things are exaggerated and not well done.
That's objective.
But is it a?
Is it Minecraft?
Is it a dude?
No,
is
like-
it a chick? Like is it...
No, it's a guy.
Oh, it's a guy. Yes, it's a big
You said
blocky.
anatomically
jump.
correct.
Semi-correct.
It only has a semi.
Well, the proportions are never. The proportions are always odd. They're always very. Normally, those statues are very
Exaggerated.
beefy.
Yeah.
They're very voluptuous people. So,
Mm.
and then sometimes,
Giant penis is what
well,
it's saying.
a lot of times they're very small, but they're really long. In those statues, if I remember correctly.
Ah, perfect.
Are the gems just general gems for kind of price point things, or is there anything?
There's a diamond.
That's nice. Toss that over to.
Throw it in the trash can. How bougie. Bougie.
Blood gem.
Is this conflict free? No. Here, Van.
What is it?
It's a
We
diamond.
only resurrect with conflict.
Oh.
Did you say something about wanting a
I
diamond?
put it on the ground, start stomping on it.
Do you not catch it? Does it just hit you and fall on the ground?
Rimlith has no reaction to this.
Yeah, just boink.
So, there is a 50 gold bloodstone.
Okay.
There's a 75 gold golden pearl. There's a 100 gold jet.
Okay.
There is a 2,500 gold diamond. So 2,500.
Wow, that's a lot.
There's a 10 gold tiger eye. A 10 gold obsidian. A 50 gold zircon. How many are we at?
7.
There is a 250 gold moonstones.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Okay.
There is a 200 gold silver pearl. And this will be the last one, I think.
Yeah.
That is a 100 gold amber.
So you said it was a 2,500 gold diamond?
Yeah.
How much diamond dust can I get out of that?
2,500 gold worth,
It's a
roughly,
lot.
give or take.
Okay. I'll just go buy. I don't need that much. I'll just go buy some.
Do you want me to just keep the
And that can also do
diamonds?
like a revive,
You can shave a little off.
revivify.
Revivify doesn't use diamond. That's not
I think it uses 500 gold pieces of diamond.
Revivify?
Yeah.
Or are you thinking of resurrection?
No, I'm thinking of revivify.
That's not what I said.
I'm saying what I said.
What it is, bitch. Okay.
So besides the carved bone statue, there's a carved ivory statue.
Diamonds worth 300 gold. Not.
What's the statue?
Yeah, but if you dust it all, you can still use it.
Oh, so diamond dust will count as diamonds for.
I
spell
would count
components?
diamond dust as diamonds.
Cool.
They're still diamonds.
All right. Then yeah, I'll just take that whole diamond then and just crush it up. And for some reason, cleric magic means diamonds. I don't know.
There's
Diamonds
also
are God's best
there's also
friend.
a broken gold statue.
Broken.
Cool beans.
And is that 3?
That was the 2, and then I gave Kabar the horny one.
Were there 3? I thought there were 4.
Yeah, you said there were 3 statues.
Okay.
So that's everything, I believe.
Joe, let's go put this in the.
Now,
in
This is
the-
100% what that thing looks like.
Perfect spot.
show.
This is what it looks like.
Is that like the
Enhance.
Send you.
The one that they kill him with?
Oh,
Wait, not
shit.
Pulp Fiction. What's it called? Any Given Friday or some shit? No. Can't think of the movie.
I don't know where you're going, man.
But I definitely see the statue.
Just start texting him pictures of it.
Great.
Yep.
I'm so glad finding that has looked at your search history.
Yeah, now
Now
you're,
it's officially the bones.
you're gonna get some fun ads on Facebook now.
I don't have Facebook.
Oh,
Good
it's
for
a good
you.
thing.
Alrighty, so what do you guys want to do now?
I don't know, you guys are still downstairs.
Yeah, Kabar, do you know?
This is a
Oh, I
shitty
remember what
day.
we're gonna do. It's time. We need to go and talk with Palthus.
Senator
Ah.
Palpatine?
Yes, pal. Yes.
Emperor
I hope
Right,
not.
Palpatine.
that is a trap.
It wasn't a trap.
For your girlfriend, who's been an insider, telling him all this stuff about.
Listen, when did you get suspicious?
I'm just saying, somebody told him something, and someone led us there.
Fair enough.
Lilith
Hey, so-
may not be the snitch, but there's a snitch somewhere.
Well,
But there's only one person who led us directly to the trap. Because
Yeah,
that was a trap, right?
But I mean, he told us it was going to be terrible. I'm pretty sure he told us it was going to be bad.
This will not end well for you.
Yeah, he said it's a lab, kill everything. Told us Lord Catelyn is there. That was an indication that it's going to be bad, first of all. The only thing that we didn't expect is for Ian Covis to be there. So,
the more unexpected thing is for Ian Covis to be there, expecting us, and knowing that we have the compass.
so one potential that we're going to have to keep under our hat, so to speak, when we talk with Palthus is there might be a leak in his organization. Maybe the guy that was dead there, that information was extracted from him one way or another. Maybe he knew. I don't want to think that Palthus sold us out, but his.
And it's not like we're immune to scrying.
That's true.
We should be. We should find a way to make that happen.
Now that I think about it. Like, for some reason, I don't actually think Elvis is guilty here.
hmm
And, I don't know. Little Nana's the only other one who told us about it, but she didn't really say, go there, and then end up being
So we
a trap.
should've
It was
handled
like, by the way, there's a cave that has...
There's no bard. You can't seduce anything without a bard.
Yeah, I don't know,
That's D&D.
honestly, Lilith Anna has been kept out of the loop on anything that happened downstairs when we met with Palthus. Just that, and she doesn't even know it is Palthus. So make sure we don't say Palthus' name around Lilith Anna. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. That's the best route. Not keep her out of our entire lives. Just make sure we don't say certain things at certain times.
Hey, Cilia,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
can you tell me again about that forest thing you were talking about earlier? You're being drawn to?
Thank you.
Like a moth to the
Forest
flame.
Yeah, remember?
The forest thing that was
ruins?
down.
Oh, right. So I woke up this morning and it was like I could feel it and it just wanted me to come see it. And it just felt like a really strong piece of magic. But it wasn't a bad piece of magic. It was an okay piece of magic. But it was underground.
Do we recognize that area?
I'm pretty sure it was in those ruins we were at.
From the Elven Society.
I remember
When we
long-
first met?
And it felt like it was in there. But you know what? I can feel a lot of magic now. It's not just that.
Hmm.
Now there's one that's a lot closer.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
But
Oh no.
I
I
can feel I can feel a couple different magics. But there's one that's further away. But we're closer to it now, but it feels really bad. And then there's another one that feels kind of bad. Like it's bad, but the other one is a whole lot worse. And that one's really far down from us, like that way. And I can feel some others too.
Is that why they call you the compass?
Maybe.
What?
Son of a...
Guys, that's what I told you earlier today.
No one listens to you.
Don't try to take credit for this.
You're here for money.
If Kumar doesn't say it, I don't believe it.
I'm down with that.
Excellent.
And I can feel all the magic you're carrying too, but it's really weak compared to these other ones.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's magic, but I can feel a lot of other magic too.
do me.
Can you? Does one feel more important than the other? Like,
Well, it's not really important. It's like some of them feel really strong, and they pull me a little more than the other ones, even though they're further away.
let's see.
And some of them feel a little weaker, but they might be strong because they're so far away.
So it's hard to tell.
It can be a little hard to tell.
So what is she pointing to now? Like, she was pointing, like, what is she pointing towards?
Powerful magic.
Well,
One of them is obviously this.
Crystal of Darkness or whatever?
Yeah.
the one she said probably feels really bad.
There's one that feels really strong, but it's far away. And I feel 3 others that are pretty strong. They're about equal. And then everything else is a little bit. And there's 2 others I feel that are a little bit below that. And then everything else kind of is about even, just further and closer away.
So I'll point to the stone, the ion stone circling above my head. Like, hey, how strong do you feel that this is? A little bit?
It's pretty weak.
Shit. Okay.
But
Where's
it's
the
close, so I can feel it pretty good, but it doesn't tug on me.
Where's the closest one you feel? Point to it.
She points to your thing.
Okay, I give up.
It's like, you guys ever
I give
make
up.
Amelia Bedelia to your child?
My daughter's name is Amelia, and she loves those stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I'm Amelia Bedelia, and runs around.
No, the hell you're not.
She laid out a rope the other day and jumped back and forth across it, because that's what they do in the story.
Both of my kids hate that. And they get so mad at her.
Why? It's cute.
Do you mean
Because
the
they're my
stronger
children.
ones?
And they hate fun.
Do you mean the
Yes.
stronger ones?
Yes.
There's 2. There's 3 that feel like they're like south of here, and 2 of them are stronger, and one's a little weaker, but it's
Where's
further
our
away.
keep on this map?
So on this map, your keep is about right here.
Wow, that's okay. I was way further. So south.
You guys were just over here when you teleported to
Yes.
Catlin, and you were over here earlier.
What did we do in the Mount of Death?
That was
That's
the
just where we
this-
Okay. All right.
Maybe the
Oh, where was
Sapphire,
that? I was just curious where that was.
Sapphire City, or
Yeah, I just pointed to the Mouth of Death. I didn't
Oh,
give
is it
it.
in the mountains?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's south, which means
Like the about where the Mouth of Death is written. That's about where I was pointing.
how.
I think you actually told us that.
maybe Sapphire City.
The Sapphire City is on the coast
There's a
over
gym there.
here. It's the little star.
Right, but she's saying she's feeling something south of
Psychic
us,
Gym, I think.
right?
Oh man.
And
I don't
Sapphire
know.
City is south of us.
Yes, Sapphire City is south of you.
Celia, can you tell how far south these 3 things are? Like,
It's hard to say, because
if you were to walk, how long would it take you?
a long time.
What if you ran?
A little bit less.
Okay. Shit. All right.
It's based so I can kind of remember based on where we were earlier today,
Okay. Triangulation is what it works.
and we feel a little bit closer than we did
No, I'm good, man.
earlier today.
When you say we, who are you referring to?
Us,
The French.
you guys, my
Oh,
my best friends.
So, just the 4 of us.
What are you getting at?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She thinks you're so special.
She's the crazy one!
Whoa!
Yeah, there's 4. We don't have the little kid anymore.
Thank God.
He stayed behind when we teleported the last time. Because Rinlith didn't want to bring him anymore. Because Rinlith doesn't like people shorter than him.
What was Ian Covis doing to you?
Huh?
What was Ian Covis doing to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fair enough.
So, Kumar, how you doing?
Do you like how I called you Kavar instead of Fishface?
Hello.
Whoa! Good. Did you hear that?
Hey, if you guys want to keep this going, I can just go and run over to Palthus and
Take a nap.
see what. Yeah, I do need a nap.
He's been up for like 4 hours now.
There is no Sapphire City in Pokemon.
No, there isn't. It's Saffron.
Oh, Saffron.
Oh,
okay.
There's Emerald City in Wizard of Oz, and there's Saffron City in Pokemon.
Super.
Just the Sapphire, like the edition. One Sapphire.
Got it.
But yeah, we can go talk to
Was not
Palthus.
paying attention to what everyone else is talking about.
He's like, I was googling Pokemon.
We can go talk to our pal. This.
I get it.
Get it.
I'm not going to laugh, but I get it.
Hi, lad.
That's all I can ask for.
Hey, Celia.
Hi.
If you tell me what Ian was doing here, I'll let you play with my weasel.
Oh God.
I'll-
Someone call HR.
You can play with the noodle rat.
I don't need it anymore.
That doesn't mean you don't want it.
I don't need to.
Where did she get another rat? Is there another weasel around here I'm unaware of?
Oh, burn. I think.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
So happy.
Okay.
So happy right now.
Didn't you polymorph her into a weasel?
Yeah, during the dragon times.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good old dragon times.
So you guys are still just standing right outside the dungeon in
Pretty much, yeah.
the Arcana room.
Yeah. We're not ready to I will tell you, Renlith is not ready to face.
Your
Whatever.
manservant hasn't shown up yet.
He's nowhere here.
Oh, did we leave Lilithana here?
Yeah.
Gosh,
What has she done to this place?
I don't
Can
know.
I tell if the ground is still hollow?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I guess once you go up there, you can tell.
Okay,
I'll let you be able to tell once you go up there.
Sure.
Let's go see if we can track down Palthus. What do you say?
That's what I did say.
I'm sure the keep is fine.
I'm so glad that anytime a keep sees us, we appear from the basement. Wave through the front door.
I never thought of that. He's like, how do they keep getting back in there?
It's not like we're going to travel here. God, that takes forever.
That is fantastic.
Like we don't even walk from here to the city. What a waste of time that is.
2 hours? Screw that.
I'm not putting miles on these slippers. I'm not spending 10 minutes to
just
get my
take-
horse.
We just take really long sleepovers in the basement.
It's not
It's not
required
even
anything.
like horses anymore in our life.
No, it's not. Not at all.
I mean, the last time you guys got horses, you just left them.
we did accidentally leave him in the forest.
We're not-
We didn't just leave. Wait. No, we
The
didn't.
first
We
time was
definitely
in,
did.
first time we left our animals in the desert.
Starve and die. Come
So,
on, Dad.
We gifted them eternal life, okay?
Eternal death, yeah.
Just
Nope.
In my head canon, they're still there, waiting for us.
Oh, they're still waiting.
Skeletons.
Or they're still there. They're still there at
The
least.
ones in the Elven Forest, after I've reconnected with nature and decided I don't hate beasts, yeah, we left those to die.
But that was just out of ignorance. That wasn't spite.
Yeah, we just forgot about them. That's it.
Yeah, that was
We're
it.
gonna get those
And it was in the
horses.
forest. It's not like they're gonna die.
It's an honest mistake.
Someone will take care of them. Someone just inherited a bunch of horses.
Yeah, I'm sure they're.
We never used the horses anyway.
Didn't we
bought the
rent
horses
those?
and got on boats.
No, you bought them.
Oh, we bought
Yeah,
them.
shit.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Yeah, that was. God damn.
Daniel
Alright.
really put us through the ringer on that acquisition.
Just because you
Trying to
didn't.
sell us unicorns and shit. Like
That's
they move 1.015% faster.
I was so confused. All these numbers and shit.
Exactly.
Is that good?
It's not my fault. You guys didn't want to buy the horses that lived near a Pegasus.
Yeah.
Not for the premium they were charging. That was just
They
absurd.
lived near a Pegasus. Do you know how fast a Pegasus is?
That doesn't make the horses faster.
We're not going there again.
Yeah, we've already done that.
This is not. Oh, let's
Alright,
go back and burn down that stable.
Okay, so
I'm fine with it.
so I guess if we're gonna go see Palthus, I can just open up from here, and we don't even have to go upstairs.
Hell yeah.
Can I at least go like shower?
What do you mean?
Well, as much as we need it.
Fine.
We can't all magic ourselves clean every day.
Well,
This requires hours of grooming.
he can.
It's like a cat.
And he has. I haven't taken a shower in 2 years.
Every once in a while you look at Van and he's just going, nah. And then hacks
That's
up
exactly why I don't want you playing Ataxi.
hacks up a blue hairball.
Okay, so sure.
Jeez.
Let's go up.
Use your bucket.
Just,
I guess I can check on the keep. We haven't been gone very long, but let's all go up and see.
Actually,
Renlith doesn't want to go up because he's honestly scared of what he's going to find.
It's fair.
Every time he leaves the keep, he is terrified to come back to the keep.
That's fair. It's really fair.
Okay.
Because it's been fun.
So once we get up there, is it still hollowed?
The ground is still hollowed.
Okay, good.
Renlith goes to his room.
Where is Liliana or Lilithana?
Okay, Renlith goes to your room. You pass through. Everything's normal.
I'm gonna go looking for Lilithana.
So you go out into the castle grounds, looking around.
Detect good and evil.
There's no such thing anymore, except for unless you're a paladin. That's only undead.
Really?
They took away alignment detection. They want it to be
Is it
next to nothing.
protection from good and evil then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that really all it does is do outsiders and fiends and crap. It doesn't do alignment.
That's stupid.
They took pretty much they've removed
I
alignment.
that should be a thing.
I'm okay with it.
I kinda-
Yeah, it leaves mystery and.
I kind of agree with it because I hate alignment and no one really follows it correctly.
Exactly. It's
Van
impossible.
is definitely chaotic good.
everyone in like the B skill people. Like you can have a good person working at B school.
Yeah, but for perspective, Renlith is also that.
It's because you follow your own moral compass.
Celia's not chaotic good.
I feel like she would be
She's
neutral
pure.
good?
She's
Pure neutral?
She's pure good.
True
I
neutral?
think she's true neutral.
She's pure good. And Renlith's
I want to
not.
see her just do some evil
She's
shit
pure-
because she thinks
she's
it's
the
for the
second
greater
coming.
good.
She's pure innocence to Renlith.
Oh, God. I can't wait till we get to the end of this campaign. She turns out she's the bad guy and we get to kill her.
It's not her. It's the other part of her.
I'm fine with it. Either way.
That's why. That's, you
Yeah.
may have, it may have been before you got here. That's why he's so nice to her.
Why?
He's convinced she's gonna. If he's not super nice to her, she's gonna turn on you guys.
Oh, yeah, no, he's mentioned that a couple
Okay,
of times.
okay.
Basically, like, shit's gonna hit the fan one day, and if we're nice to her, maybe she won't kill us.
Okay.
Or magic us out of existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's so nice to her.
Yeah.
Not because he
I
necessarily
feel,
likes
like,
anything.
I feel like Renlith has developed actual feelings.
That's
For
how his
Celia?
feelings generally develop.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways.
just,
Out of pure self-interest, and then he comes
and then,
to, like,
and then it becomes
maybe.
habit.
So you
Yeah.
go out into the courtyard.
If you pretend to
and
love someone long enough, you eventually love them.
everything for the most part still looks normal. The workers are working. The ground is still hollowed. Place is running.
Okay.
There's just a lot more color. There are now violet banners draped where the normal house or banner keep colors would be. So anytime there's a place that would potentially hold any sort of banner or tabard, there's
Do we
like a
have
violet
sigil
banner.
for our keep?
No, you don't.
Well, Lilithana probably came up with one.
But
I feel
evidently,
like it's hers. She's taking.
but there's a lot of violet
She's
banners now.
squatting in our keep, and eventually it's going to be hers.
Give me a perception check.
Yoko Ono treatment.
Oh, failed miserably.
Okay, that's immediately. That's the only thing you notice.
I'm going to ask one of the random servants, where is Lilithana?
Did it work?
He-
Did you do the camera?
He looks at you and says, "Oh, Lady Lilithana is praying in her temple."
My monitor is blowing down.
She has a temple?
Yes, of course.
Where is it?
The Temple of Destria.
Where is that?
Oh, it's across from the Bone Zone.
Ah, hell yeah.
Where the kitchens are?
Yeah.
No, but it's across the street from the
No,
Oh, like
Yes.
laterally, like the
Oh
other.
shit, I gotta put the statue away, guys. I'll be right back.
or the other
Yeah.
building.
I'll go
It's
there.
across from where
Give me
Captain
10 minutes.
Kabar is.
Yeah. So I'll go over
This
there.
is the
Open
first
the
two
door.
things people see when they enter the keep.
It's like it's on a platform. Like
So
right
you
here,
head
face
over
height.
to the Temple of Destria, and there's the other building now has a holy symbol of Destria above the doorway, and it's got purple banners on either side of the door as well.
I will. Do I don't have like a sword or anything.
Well, you claim the Dragon's Crotch as your temple,
Um,
and she claimed the building.
hey,
There's a sign on the door as well.
what's it say?
Workers only allowed during day hours by order of Lord Renlith.
Does that seem
Oh,
like
yeah.
something
You say
Renlith would
nothing
do?
at night.
It's up to you.
Because as a player, I know that's total bullshit. But would my character be like, this doesn't seem right?
You can always ask Renlith.
Really,
It's really up to you.
Is there anything up with his room?
What's that?
Is there anything up with Renleth's room?
No, it's normal. I mean, it
So-
looks like it hasn't been touched.
Okay.
Like
cool.
it hasn't been cleaned or anything. It's the same way you left it.
Insight's 22
Okay.
for whether or not this is something Renlith would do.
I normally don't give insights or anything like that from against other players unless they're actively trying to con you.
It's mostly against whether she's conning us,
Yeah.
not whether
It's kind of
he's
weird
conning
because
us.
Renleth's mind is warped.
So you know that
I
she
don't know,
made,
whatever
you know
you-
that she made some sort of agreement with Rinlith to stay here.
Okay.
You don't remember the exact details
I'm
of it.
gonna pull out my vial of holy water and just kind of shake a few drops at it.
Okay.
Anything happen?
It's
I'm just gonna walk in.
okay. The door opens with a slight high pitched ding. There's a bell above the door.
Would I know that? Oh, so it's an actual physical bell, not a
It's a
ward.
bell. It's a bell.
Okay.
Where can we get a
So
bell?
the ideas are going to come from her temple.
The fragrance of perfume hits you as you enter the room. It's a lavendery scent. You can also immediately hear the sound of flowing or running water, and you see that there's
Where did we get running water? We don't have a toilet. How did she get a fountain?
there looks
God
to
takes
be
care of her, dude.
there looks to be a small
God,
basin that's pouring water. You're not even sure how it's filtering and pouring that water. It looks like it's a
Obviously
very
magical.
weird rudimentary fountain setup. There's some cushions lying around, and there are curtains that are hanging to basically create room dividers. And there's also an alms box that says, "Please give to the poor."
Oh, come on. Ugh. Where is the? So are there pews in there?
No,
or?
no, there's cushions.
So it's a square room like the Bone Zone, but for ladies.
Well, this one again, there's curtains, so it's not that big of an area.
Okay.
So it's curtains are like dividing it, and there's an opening towards the middle back, and after the bell rings, a woman that you don't recognize walks in, and she's wearing purple robes.
Where is Lilithana?
The high priestess is meditating.
Here?
Yes, in the temple.
Good. I'll just walk right past her.
Excuse me, she's meditating.
I will ignore this lady 100% and just walk right by. And if she tries to like stop me, I'll just kind of like juke her and like just like.
Dude,
As she walks
Stiff
by,
arm.
you hear. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, miserable.
All right.
Yeah.
So you walk.
Seven.
You walk past, and the next room, it basically has curtains to make into a hallway. And there's a curtain hallway leading left or a curtain hallway leading right.
I'll basically flip a coin.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I'm stupid. Left.
Okay. You turn left, and it's not very far. You come.
It's a small room.
Yeah, you come into an opening, and a new blast of fragrance kind of hits you, and you kind of take a step for a moment because it's pretty heavy. And you turn, and there's a large bed and a rug on the ground, and there's a wash basin. It looks like a bedroom. There's a mirror set up.
Is it empty?
It's empty.
Turn around and back the other way.
Okay. You turn around and go back the other direction, and there's another opening. And inside, there's Lilithana, who's currently kneeling on the ground, and it looks like she's praying to a small altar.
Can I tell if she's in the middle of some kind of ritual or?
Give me a religion check.
$22.
22. It looks like she's just doing normal prayer. She's just dressed in purple robes, and she's barefoot.
Okay. What are you doing?
Oh, Van, you're back.
Don't.
Does this mean everyone's back? Of course, Rinleth would have brought you back. I trust your mission was a success.
I don't like you, and I know that
I'm
you're.
sorry, Rinleth does. And he's
Yeah.
the voice that matters, isn't it?
I know that you've bewitched him. That hurts because it's true. I know that you've put some spell under him,
I only bewitched Rinleth the same I bewitch any man.
and that is through.
booty.
Just kind of point to her lady parts. Your whorish ways.
I don't know. We speak of such. She's just kind of at a loss for words.
She's a priestess or cleric of the god of lust, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that you're a whore in fancy robes, and you don't belong here. And I will stop at nothing to make sure that you don't hurt my friends.
I'm the one who's helping keep your keep in working order while you abandon it.
Yeah, all this
I have quite a bit
wanton,
of administration experience.
slut decoration that you're doing.
Renless storms in and be like, the keep looks great!
some pretty color. Are you offended because it's purple instead
No,
of blue?
I'm offended because you're here doing something evil, and I will find out what it is.
I heard purples represents royalty.
What's evil about decoration and keeping your men entertained?
I'm going to cast divination.
Okay, how long does that take?
It's an action.
Okay.
What
What does it do?
it allows me to ask my god a question.
All right.
So, like, what's your deal with Destria? Are you guys...
Are we cool with this?
Should I have nachos for lunch?
The answer is yes. The answer is always yes for that.
Boxers or briefs?
100%.
Pretty sure if I was a Furbolg cleric and I had
It's
the opportunity to talk to my god, it would be questions like that.
So while he's casting, Renlith goes to take a nap. Joe and Kavar.
I just went in
Bone
there.
zone.
Bone Zone.
I go out to the actual keep to find Kazad or whatever the hell his name is. Shazam.
Wait, Kazak. That's my bugbear.
Yeah,
Maresh?
Maresh.
Okay.
Kazak? Isn't that?
Yeah,
No, that was Kazaa. I was like, isn't that like a terrible downloading
Oh,
platform?
hey,
Kazaa.
back in the day,
I forgot.
it was also terrible.
Yeah.
The Bone Zone.
Just showed up
is-
LimeWire.
We should make a group with just like Napster, LimeWire, Kazaa.
My favorite
BitTorrent.
BitTorrent is Tixati? Tixati?
And you're basically all Robin Hoods. You steal from other people and give to others.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, that's so good.
Redistribution of the wealth.
Distribution of the wealth.
To me,
Amazing.
and that's how we get
I hate the idea of paying for anything. Okay, so you guys go to the Bone Zone. You notice that there's a guard posted outside the Bone Zone, and he looks at you and says, Captain Fishface, good to meet you. I'm sorry, Captain Kavar.
Excuse me. No, I'm just.
I've kept the Bone Zone woman free for you.
Very good.
that's his only job.
At ease.
Just to
He hasn't
keep
slept for days.
all the ladies out. That's his only job. The only people who are allowed are Kavar and Ranger Joe.
One way in, no way out.
No girls allowed. What's the password?
The place you enter, the place smells musty as ever.
Home sweet home.
I feel like the password would be Bone Zone.
It smells like a sweaty gym sock.
Alright, so what's your divination?
Teenage.
So my question is, what is the
Oh my god.
what is Lilithana's intention coming here to interfere with us?
I'm going to.
What
leave
is her
the room so I
intention
can't hear this.
here?
What is their intention here?
Obviously, it's to corrupt
Answer that.
Renlith for her own ends, but so you have to. It has to be a truthful reply, but it can be cryptic, short phrase, cryptic rhyme,
Limerick.
limerick, or an omen.
There once was a man named.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh, god damn it, Daniel! What?
The priestess wishes only to spread what she feels.
Her legs.
Wishes only to spread the tenets.
Huh.
The priestess wishes only to spread the tenets she holds most dear of her goddess.
Would I know what whatever the lust god's name is? What her core tenets are?
Yes, within a religion check.
Sure. Come on, roll up.
Once was a god named Destria.
Shit.
Her followers thought she was the Bestria.
9.
She made a temple, and
The ones you can recall off the top of your head are
Let me get into the Google Drive folder real quick.
oaths, recompense, and lust.
Yeah, so I've done that. So she wants to spread lust. So
think of the children.
I am. Hang on. I have multiple fourth level spells. Not great. Divination's fourth level spells. Okay, I'm gonna cast divination again.
Okay.
There's a 25% chance I did nothing. Hang on. So there's a 25% chance.
You realize that Lilithana is also casting a spell.
Is she?
Yeah.
What is it? Do I recognize the movements or the gestures or whatever?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Not
It's a spell.
But it's a cleric spell.
Still Arcana.
Okay. Arcana.
This whole time, Joe and I are debating on where to put the statue.
11.
I'm pretty sure she's casting divination.
Dead center.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna cast it again. So
I said this whole time, Joe and I have been debating where to put the statue.
Oh, and then the audio cuts out. Right when you say we've been.
Oh yeah, exactly.
there's a cumulative
Where to put the
25%
statue
chance for each
in the
statue. So
bone
right
zone.
now it's just 25%. But I get a random
we're
reading,
like,
and you make that
Jay,
roll.
you're
and
really having
We really have
Okay.
The
nothing.
question is, how can I stop the wolf?
Dead center.
And what is it when it's
Right in the floor on the middle.
where the 25
It's a random reading.
random reading?
Right in the middle of the floor.
The question is, how can I stop the Lilithana?
We can make something spin it.
Oh, the lazy Susan.
Only the bolt of 1,000 cuts can cut
Like
down the
spin
priestess of
all that for a
Destria.
bunch of guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
the what?
The bolt of
What?
1,000 pains can cut down the priest of Destria.
What the fuck is that? Would I understand that reference?
Like this in a punk band.
Evidently not.
Renless
What
will
is
walk
di-
out, yeah, and find.
Oh God,
Rush.
Taylor, stop!
What do you do?
We sent out a text in a group chat.
Yeah.
You forgot to push the button, Taylor. We can't hear you. Oh, I forgot.
Sorry for this. I just can't find it yet.
Awkward.
Dr. Steve Brule.
Okay, and then I got one more thing I want to do. And I'll turn around, walk out, and leave.
Lilithan is casting another spell.
Is it the same spell?
Make an Arcana check.
Fuck, 4.
You're not sure, but when she completes it, you gain it. Your HP is increased by 5
Like temporary?
temporarily for
Okay.
8 hours.
I mean, I already have temporary hit points.
No,
so
it's not temp HP.
I have a permanent, or a 24-hour.
Your maximum HP is increased by 5 for 8 hours.
Oh, did she cast Bless?
No, she didn't cast it. Bless. She cast better than Bless. She cast Aid.
So,
Oh no. That's what she cast on me.
See? I'm not evil. You just want me to be evil. Maybe the evil's in your own heart.
Wow, you're projecting.
Fucking right?
I'm here to help. You can ask Rinlith and Kabar and Joe what happened when I wasn't helping. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll be right here forever with you.
So I have my staff of darkness.
And the door is always open
Um,
as long as you're not employed. Since you're not a guard, the rules don't apply to you.
um, so I'm going to cast Holy Weapon on my staff. So now it glows with bright light for 30 feet.
Look, if you want to get offensive in my own house,
And I'm
I can
gonna,
get offensive.
like,
But first I'm going to call Rinlith.
I'm gonna stand close to her and I'm gonna tell her, leave my friends alone, or you're gonna pay for this, or you're gonna feel racist wrath.
I'm not afraid of your goddess.
You should be.
No.
She controls the door to death, and I can put you
And
through
I've
it.
walked past her.
That's weird. Out of character.
And I came back on this
Son of a
side.
bitch, shit, dude.
And you want to know who did
no,
that?
you're fine.
Rinlith, Kavar, and Joe.
I hate this lady. I really want to hit her.
Maybe
It's
I'm not the one you should be worried
inextricable.
about. Maybe
She's got her hooks in.
maybe you should be worried about them.
I'm gonna turn
Are
around.
they really the kind of people you trust?
Without letting her finish, I'm gonna turn around and storm out.
I can't take any more of this. Talk.
Good day.
That's all she wanted.
And as once I get outside, because this holy weapon lasts for an hour, I'm gonna slam it into the symbol of whatever the goddess's thing
Ooh.
on the door.
Okay.
Nasty.
Girl fight.
It says a creature takes 48 radiant damage. I don't know what it would do
It
to.
wouldn't do the radiant damage to an object.
It wouldn't.
So you just whack it with your staff.
Well, sacred flame is divine. It's not actual fire, right?
Sacred Flame is radiant, so it's
Doesn't do
a
anything.
different type of damage. But you're whacking it with your staff.
With the magical one.
Okay.
My attempt is to mar this a little.
Roll damage.
Not you. You're bad. Oh wait, that's to attack. Never mind. 8.
All right. The symbol breaks,
Okay.
and you damage the building a little bit.
Okay.
Unless is gonna be pissed. That's just more money.
That she's gonna deduct out of you guys.
That's fine. I know. I'll leave.
Is she billing us?
I'm done.
Oh, she's totally billing you for that.
Yeah, I'm done.
It's fine. We'll just take it out of what she owes.
What does she owe?
Well, she is obviously going to own, just like Kabar and Joe owe for their building.
Can I take my painter
Wait,
supplies
what?
and try and like paint over that symbol to make it look like a symbol of Risa?
We have,
you wanna
we have to
start-
pay rent?
How long does that take?
No,
Gonna
it's
take a
not
little bit
rent.
of time
It's
because
basically
Lilithana's now
you're purchasing your
outside or
your
at
building.
the door, and she's casting another spell.
So I think it's
Well, if
probably
she's
gonna
there
be,
casting a spell, I'm not going to stand around with paint
it's like
supplies.
1,500 gold or something.
Oh, chump change.
Yeah.
What happens when she
and,
finishes the spell?
a
What
temple-
happens is I want
Temple's at
you
least 5,000
to
gold.
give me
So that's basically
a
what she owes.
wisdom saving throw.
I think that up.
Because I only have 100 in my pockets.
23.
We've got like an equivalent of 20,000 gold right now.
Okay,
You
cool.
shake off the effects of the charm.
She's probably good for morale.
If she tried to charm me, I would turn around and I would probably.
And it's
punch
nice to
her
have,
in the
like,
face.
you know,
Okay, roll
a
for
cleric
initiative.
Fuck.
Yeah,
in our.
Did I find Maresh
it is
yet?
nice.
Well, like, not that
Yeah.
we have her in the party, but we don't have like a religious
19.
representation, like
Alright.
a chaplain for the troops.
Right.
Yeah.
And 19.
I can imagine that
Per
Lilithana would be the ideal pick for most soldiers as far as a chaplain is concerned.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a lot better than chaplains I dealt with.
We've been recruiting a lot of talent because of that.
You are
Right.
first.
Hey, you want to come work for this guy? Who? Renlith? Oh, the
So I
chick?
brought up.
Yeah, but he's on point.
So I'm going to do a special.
Uh,
So, does a grapple attack count as an unarmed strike?
Oh, she's
what are you
gonna-
doing over
Yeah,
there?
maybe a Randy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 15 plus 20.
What are the guards doing right now?
Nothing.
They haven't had time to react yet,
26.
but it's going to be fun. All right, so that, I believe, is what you have to do. You just to grapple, so it's a post-strength check.
Well, so you roll to hit, and
Wait, was he
then
grappling?
it's
Lilithana.
Lilithana, and then it's
They're fighting her.
It's not a fight per se.
They're in initiative right now.
Oh, I see.
All
I mean,
right, so yeah, that would be a
Renlith
hit.
is love for both
So
of you guys, but
Okay, so now it's
Because
my
then-
athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics for
Yeah,
choice.
at least
Okay.
3. Love. I can.
Oh, I rolled so badly.
shoot it too.
11.
You beat her. She got a 7.
Fantastic. So
This is like.
she's
They kiss.
she's now grappled,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Now her
make
real
a
spells.
second attack as a bonus action, and make it a special attack to shove her prone.
Lilithana casts motorboat.
Oh, dude,
they
this
say
is
guardian
and is
for
that
the-
just automatic?
So it's just like, it's
I
fine as long as
think
he doesn't start bringing her in here.
this is turning into an adult film very quickly.
It looks a little awkward since she's just wearing a little robe.
There's-
Is she
There's a
really?
guard on-
That's
there's a
I'm
guard on
uncomfortable
the
with that.
walls.
Yeah,
But
she's
okay.
not in armor. She's in her just
Okay.
priestly robes.
What's he going to charge us for when you rip it?
Can we just say right now?
So yeah, you push her down,
Okay,
onto the
I'm just gonna
ground,
shove her.
and she just starts screaming assault, and this guy's damaged my property and now is assaulting me physically, and guards just start appearing out of.
That's a
all over the
lot
place.
to say in
I know,
a
but
round.
I mean,
So I just want to shove her prone and say, "Leave my friends alone," and then I'll let her go and walk away.
all right.
Can we just say that this entire time Renlith has just been lecturing everybody that? he
Well,
comes in
you went
contact
to
with?
your room, and I thought you were gonna lay down. You didn't.
No.
Okay.
He was going out to find Maresh.
Okay, so you go back out, and you do find Maresh while you're out and
Just
about,
proceeds
and
to lecture him.
he's working at a desk, basically trying to figure out paperwork.
Business.
Why, Taylor?
One
Why?
of those green visors on.
So Lilith Anna screams outside, and guards come and be like, "What are you doing? You're assaulting!"
At this point, I'm walking
Keep
around,
personnel.
like,
And they like freak out, and some of them walk over to her and try to help her. And,
Joe and I are peeking through the window blinds.
one of the guards is knocking on the door. Kabar.
Practicing beatboxing.
Kabar. The
Thank God.
guard is knocking furiously at the Bone Zone door.
Can you
Captain! 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 Captain!
Oh,
Captain!
Yeah. Please don't interrupt again.
A woman's been assaulted in the keep.
There's only one of those.
Well, there's none of those in the bone zone, so that can only mean one thing.
That's out of this jurisdiction.
Do we take no action, sir?
Of course. I mean, she's our guest, I guess.
Should we arrest the assaulter?
Inaction is an action.
Yeah. I mean, if someone gets assaulted in our keep,
Yes, sir. Immediately.
Isn't it
The
an
guard
intruder?
didn't tell me it was me, did he?
No.
It's,
Of course not.
get the intruder.
Oh, yes.
Apprehend the intruder.
We will take him to the dungeon immediately.
Intruder? He
I'll
didn't
be
clarify
there
it's-
in just a minute.
All right.
Okay,
Not
from the
intruder?
top.
Guards approach you to arrest you. They want to escort you to the dungeon.
I will go peaceably. I have no problem with that.
They lock you up in the dungeon. They say Captain Kabar will be with you momentarily.
It's okay. We'll work on it.
So, Renlith, while you are lecturing Mareshk,
Are these our guards or
yes,
somebody
they're your
she's
guards.
hired?
No, they're your guards.
Okay, yeah, fine.
You hear guards marching behind you in the hallway, and they're saying, "Go to the dungeon, prisoner," and stuff like that.
Looks over.
You see the marching van downstairs.
I step out in front of them in their way. I'm like, it's fine.
He assaulted a woman in the keep, and according to Captain Kabar, we should arrest him and put him in the dungeon because that kind of business will not be tolerated.
Out of our jurisdiction.
Out of our
There
jurisdiction.
was also property damage, but we don't know. We're not sure how to handle that either. But we'll defer to
Dang, you
Captain
damaged property?
Kabar.
I marred the symbol of what's her name? Dave?
We have to take him.
Destria.
Sorry, sir, but we have to take him to the dungeon. You
I
can
marred the
question
symbol
him.
of Destria because
Stop talking, prisoner.
your-
you can talk to
your
the
girlfriend
prisoner
is
when you get into the dungeon.
profaning our keep
They
with
keep
this
pushing bands to try to-
slut-lorded symbolism.
Try to get him down.
Okay, well, I guess I'll send Kabar.
Stop resisting.
I love he's like,
I'm
he
pretty-
doesn't tell him release man. He's like, okay, I'll send Kabar down to sort
Well,
him out.
this is Kabar's role. I don't want to step on his toes.
So they
It
take
is
you
my
downstairs and
jurisdiction, I
they
guess.
lock you in the room.
When I'm outside of the bone zone.
You're just in the dungeon or the dungeon because it's just a room with
It's-
torture equipment
yeah,
in
it's
it.
I was like, is this the room with all the gold and shit?
No,
No, it's
a
the
different
torture equipment room.
No, I'm the only. It's got an arcane lock on it that only I know the
Got it.
doobly-doo for.
The old stomping grounds.
So I send a message to Kabar and say, "You just sent Van to the dungeon. You should go get him now."
No, I sent a
Now!
Okay.
Okay.
This is a played out.
Joe, hold that.
Message doesn't transfer like sound. You can hear it.
We'll get back. Work on the lyrics.
You're
Okay.
in your head.
I'll be right back. Just got home.
I'm gonna go do what I'm responsible for.
Which is
Nothing. Hopefully.
Mice.
I make my way down back.
Yeah.
Alright.
You head to the dungeon.
The
Renlith.
Fungin.
Renlith's gonna go. Obviously, he knows there's
We
only one
renamed it
woman
to the
in this
Fungin.
entire keep, so he goes to where she set up shop.
Okay, you head out and
Nothing happens.
how long does
In
this
the
charm
hallowed
spell she
ground.
put on him last? Because it's been multiple
it
days.
doesn't have a duration.
Oh,
It's
that's
permanent.
that's some horse shit. Alright.
So,
Oh, sorry. What?
all right, so
Where were we?
you get to the dungeon.
Is the
and
guy there?
There's two guards posted outside the door, and they say, "Oh, Captain Kabar, yes, we have the assaulter locked up. We spoke to Lord Renlith a little bit as well, and he confirmed that it's your decision."
I need you to explain what happened.
The blue man walked.
The man?
The
Did
blue-
you just assume my race?
I'm the only man here.
The blue man went to Lady Lilithana and broke her door and then assaulted her, knocked her to the ground, and tried to have his way with her, I assume, which is against guard regulations.
Can
And
Can I hear them?
and probably,
Am I behind a closed door?
yeah.
You're behind a big
Okay.
wooden closed door.
Let's say that is not what
Silence,
happened.
prisoner! And they bring their weapon against the door.
I sent Kabara a message. I'm
Okay.
like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So we arrested him per your orders, and I assume we'll
Bring him to the interrogation
we'll
room.
cut off his hands or something for
And
the
him
assault.
and Nuke. The interrogation room?
That is the
Really?
interrogation room, sir.
That's the everything we do.
Well, you know, we talked about this. You put him on the table with the light and handcuff him to the...
I don't think we can put him on the table.
Fine. Damn it. All right, let me in.
Okay, be careful. He seemed very aggressive.
Okay.
I'm meditating.
I put my helmet on.
They unlock the door and let you in, and then close and lock the door behind you. Be careful, sir.
You don't need to tell me. And then I'm like, go, why don't you guys go take a break? You deserved it.
We can't. We have to guard the prisoner.
I'll be fine.
But we locked you in.
Oh. Okay, well,
I'm
I'm
not
not
locked in
yeah.
here with
But
you.
we can't
You're
leave
locked in here
the
with
prisoner
me.
unlocked.
Yes, regulations. That was a test. You passed.
Okay,
Good job. Don't listen.
we can't. Even though they can hear you.
God damn it.
All right.
Okay, anyways, okay.
Let's flip back to Rinlith real quick. Rinlith, you get to Lilithana's temple. You find out there's a statue. There's a holy symbol of Destria that's looks like it's been broken. There's only half of it left on the above the door, and there's a woman you don't recognize right inside the building. And when she
Don't
sees
understand.
you, she says, "You must be Lord Rinlith. Lilithana was attacked, and she's in your chambers waiting for you. She was hoping you could resolve this issue."
Such a slut bag.
Just calm down. Everything's fine.
She's like, oh,
She was viciously
my
attacked
robes.
by one of the.
They're gonna get torn in
People
the
at the-
assault. They're gonna be like hanging out.
Listen, the only one who's allowed to exaggerate things in this keep is me. Just get out of my way.
She's not here, sir.
Well, where is she?
I told you she's in your chambers.
She literally just.
You're terrible at giving information, by the way. And he storms off.
All right, so
Our
back,
staff hates us.
I mean, I guess you guys are just talking now, so you can talk as you will.
That bitch tried to charm me.
Oh wait, are we back in?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are just
okay,
talking,
yeah.
so you can talk as you want.
Okay,
It's not me.
I put my hands behind my back
All right.
and I'm pacing in front of the cage.
I don't think it's a cage. I think it's just an open room.
Oh wait,
There's
I
a rack and there's a cage in the room, but he's not in the cage. He's just in the room.
Yeah.
oh, you're not restrained?
No, he's not restrained in any way. They just
Oh.
they just locked him in the room.
Hey,
Just play along. Play along.
I'm pacing. So, clack.
Van is very confused.
Yeah.
Do you care to explain yourself?
Everything about
You
this.
get back to your
Prisoner.
room.
I'm not telling you shit.
Even if you lock the room,
We can
or
do this
if you
the
open
easy
door,
way
if it was locked
or
anything,
the
she's in
hard
bed.
way. I'm
And
like
she's just
yelling at
laying
the
there,
door.
Part of her bones are ripped and they're all muddy, and she looks and she's got tears streaming down her face, and she's holding a broken holy symbol.
How are they muddy? She's in the stone courtyard. I hate this woman so much.
So I walk in
And she
and
just looks at you and says, "Van did something terrible."
just cast mending and repair the thing.
She's like, "That's not what I wanted."
I don't remember she has that spell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if she does or not. He does it. I imagine she was doing this for dramatic effect.
Of course.
No.
No.
Effect.
Hey,
No, she doesn't have. I don't even know that spell.
and ask her if she wants to go bird watching.
Do you maybe know that spell?
Fantastic.
Nice.
What?
Do you know the spell? I don't know that spell.
What are you talking about?
He said he cast mending.
Oh. Yeah, I just walked in. I saw the broken thing.
Oh, only half of it's there, so there's nothing to mend. Half of it's
Oh.
on the door, so she brought half of it with her. So you can't mend it until you get it with the other piece.
Why'd you bring that in here?
To show you what Van did. The Vandal.
Van the Vandal.
I like that name.
Yes.
He's trying to witch.
I
A
send a
rift
message to
between
Van
us.
and say, Van the Vandal. That's it.
I hear it too. I laugh.
I sent the message back. That bitch deserved it.
Okay, well,
All I did was try
It's
to aid
getting so
him.
many followers in this
You can ask him. I cast aid to help him and try to alleviate his worries.
so remind me about her effect on Renlith.
So all you really, so
Because
the only
it's not
thing,
super significant. It's just like,
no, all she
You
did was
agreed to
basically
let her stay and
modify.
had a
She
wild
modified your
night
memory
together?
to make you think that you agreed to let her stay there, basically, is effectively what it was. That's all it was.
And implanted the memories of a wild night together.
No,
No.
not he had a good night.
It was a conversation.
What that was
Stimulating
was-
conversation.
he just remembers he had a good time and he enjoyed himself.
Right. Okay, that was my own interpretation.
Yeah.
Never mind. A cleric of the god of lust and you have a good time.
Okay. So
Right? Sorry, my bad.
okay, well, I mean, I don't know what you wanted to do to solve this situation. He does not like you.
And he doesn't seem to want us to like each other. Or for me to help you. After you were so nice and helped me.
It's a real Romeo and Juliet story.
Well,
Maybe
if my father has taught me anything, you do not have to like somebody to live with them.
But maybe if he can just not damage things and assault me
Yeah.
when I'm just trying to help.
Sure, I'll bring that up.
I'll bring that
I
up.
wanted to talk to you about some of the decorations, however.
Too much?
The banners? What's on the banners?
Nothing. They're just color.
They're just purple.
I like them.
Excellent.
Ugh, is it royal purple?
Violet. And violets and lavenders.
Okay.
You know, I'll talk with Mareshk about the tally, but your temple, just so you know, probably is going to, if that's going to be your temple, then you know the cost of that is about 1,500 gold. So the services that you render and the assistance that you give, you know,
Services.
that'll basically
She serviced
work off.
all the guards.
But you don't want me doing outside
Simultaneous.
work, so it's just for the benefit of the people here. Now, if you let me run and help other people, it can bring in a little bit of income.
No, absolutely right. I'm just saying
and
that.
syphilis.
But the agreement was for me not to do that. So
Right,
it's
right,
up to
right.
you.
No, you're right.
If you'd
That's-
like to make money, we can expand.
No, I do not want to do that.
Okay.
I do not want to do that. I say I do not want to do that 4 times.
Yeah, the bone zone and the brothel.
Just whatever you need.
Yeah,
It's already a temple of lust.
this keep is so much worse than when we got it.
It's really gone downhill.
All of
I
our
don't know.
improvements.
Things just seem to keep rising.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've got a lot of other stuff on our plate, so I appreciate what you have done here.
You'll be happy to know morale is very good.
I
Even
bet.
keeping with the stipulations that you wanted.
Super. I'm glad. I'm very thankful that you've abided by my wishes. So if you want to give me that piece of furniture or whatever, I can go back and fix it real quick. That's easy.
That would be wonderful.
Sure. So I just take it from her and say, you can follow me out of my room too.
Just, little old me, I just don't have the arcane skills that you have with your experience.
I know. You have other skills.
It's a good thing you're around. It's a good thing you're around to clean up all of the messes that Van makes.
No. Just send her a message and say, I know.
Okay. Flash cut to dungeon.
Yeah.
You want to know the truth? You can't handle the truth.
I can zone of truth.
I imagine Kabar is just doing stuff like
Smashing
I'm
things on the
yelling
ground.
at the door out front. Listen. Okay. I don't like her as much as you do, but we have to wait for the right time.
Okay, so I
I'm
walk.
not even going to pretend that, or not even going to question that. It's just, I buy that wholeheartedly. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. But it's exactly what Van wants to hear. So
I don't
like,
think Kabar has
Yes.
ever lied. Well, no, I take that back. There's that raft incident.
when he said he didn't love Joe.
But you
That was a
fessed
lie?
up to it eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you didn't really have a choice because at no point did Rinley believe you.
No, it was no.
So yeah, I just walk her back to her temple of ickiness and fix the thing.
It's not icky, it's real nice.
I know,
It's
but
clean.
it's a sex den. It's what you want it to be if I let it be.
There's no indication of stuff like that going on.
Yeah, I know.
And there's no indications in the front of the foot power either.
Fair enough. So yeah, fix the thing. I'm like, do you need anything else? We've got some stuff we gotta do.
That's okay, I don't want to take any more of your time.
Thanks. Mareshk is going to be taking.
Just knowing that you're here to protect me is good enough for me.
Of course.
So
I'll
Kabar-
always- Have you had any contact
Reneth
with
is in
anybody lately?
danger.
Well, just my priestess
She has done
Where's
something
she?
and the
bad.
guards.
Where's your
and
priestess
put
from?
a spell on him, and I don't know what it is, but I know it
Solatris.
happened, and she tried to do the same
And-
thing to me, and that's why I attacked her.
Does she
Okay.
stay in
I have
the keep,
noticed
or does she
something
go
a little
back to
bit different.
Solatris?
Well,
How
she's
long-
only been here
You don't
for
think it's weird the way he's acting?
2
with her?
days. 2 days.
If you could,
I don't know.
please. There's some sensitive operations going on right now, and if you hear anything,
Oh right,
One,
your meeting
she's
with the,
slut.
with the guild. How did that go?
And
You
it's
left
wrong,
suddenly
But
afterwards.
something
yeah,
is not
he just had a
right,
little
and she's done
information
something to
gathering
begin with, and I
that he
don't
wanted.
Like it,
It's
and
not
bad.
ultimately it's not that interesting.
We've just
Everything's interesting. But that's okay. Are you worried?
No,
Okay. Well, I'll let
all
you
of
know.
that was deception. In case,
Okay.
if it applies.
I will let you know if anything goes awry here. But so far, the only problems I've seen is Van.
Fair enough.
still.
That's canon now. It's Vandal. Vandal. Short for Vandal.
I message Renlith. Let me know when she's back in her temple or out of sight.
Okay.
But yeah.
She's back in the dungeon.
Okay, so back in the dungeon. Okay, listen. Okay, I've noticed.
I'm gonna roll to see if Renlith remembers to do that. He rolled a 2.
Oh,
We're in there overnight. No, so I've noticed Renlith something might be a little off too, but I don't pretend to know what plans he has or what's
Wait,
going on. He
he's
doesn't.
in charge. He's
Renlith
smarter than we are.
Works in
I get
mysterious
that.
ways.
Don't sell yourself short.
Even though he doesn't read books.
I'm not there. Whoa.
Look, just tell the guards that you beat some sense into me, and I'll behave.
Oh yeah.
And, all right, and just hit me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Just hit me.
You would die.
Hit me.
I would shatter your skull.
Oh, are you too much of a?
Disintegrate.
Are you too much of a pussy?
He's so much fun to teach you now. He's so calm.
That's true.
You can't.
He's got
Man just starts slapping himself.
I'm starting to regret this.
So yeah, Renlith will go down. Joe's just staying in the bone zone, like practicing solo now.
He's in the bone zone solo. That's fantastic.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm entertaining Celia. So this is the one
Celia's
you're
in her.
doing this.
Celia's currently in her room.
I take some water and splash it on me to make it look like I'm sweaty. And I open the door. I'm like, guards!
Aren't you always sweaty though?
I feel like that's the thing. Like,
He just takes off the helmet and
man.
just the sweat
Man.
pours.
Maybe. I say, guards, release him in 1 hour.